Diane Ladd has died at the age of 89, her daughter, actress Laura Dern, announced. She passed away at her home in Ojai, California, with Laura by her side. No cause of death has yet been disclosed. The California native had been active in film, television, and theater for more than 7 decades, earning 3 Academy Award nominations and becoming a beloved figure in Hollywood. With the news of her passing, the industry mourns a performer whose versatility, courage, and presence changed the way women were portrayed on screen. Born Rose Diane Ladner on November 29, 1935, in Laurel, Mississippi, Diane was the only child of Mary Bernadette Ladner, an actress and homemaker, and Preston Paul Ladner, a veterinarian. She grew up partly in Meridian, Mississippi, and from an early age showed interest in the performing arts. In her teens, she moved north and worked as a model and dancer in New York City. One of her early gigs involved performing at the Copacabana nightclub in the 50s. That grounding in dance and stage presence would inform her acting later. Her first major film breakthrough came in 1974 when director Martin Scorsese cast her as Flo, the tough waitress in Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. That role earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress and a BAFTA award the following year. This performance placed Ladd firmly on the map. She portrayed a woman with grit, humor, and heart, delivering a performance that balanced comedic timing with emotional weight, and she did it opposite Ellen Burstyn and Chris Christopherson, unpacking themes of independence, motherhood, and reinvention. From that moment onward, Diane Ladd's career traversed genres and mediums. In the late 70s and 80s, she moved fluidly between television and film, from the sitcom Alice, for which she won a Golden Globe, to acclaimed dramas like Chinatown, 1974, where she had a small but essential supporting role. In 1990, she earned another Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Wild at Heart, directed by David Lynch, in which she played the domineering mother of Nicolas Cage's character. Then, in 1991, came Rambling Rose, in which she acted alongside her daughter, Laura Dern, and both were nominated for the Academy Award, a historic first mother daughter duo to be nominated in the same film. Beyond her nominations, the sheer volume of her work is remarkable. She appeared in over 200 films and television shows, embraced roles that defied stereotype, and built a reputation for bringing intelligence, oddness, vulnerability, and strength to her characters. Her personal life was marked by both loss and triumph. Diane married actor Bruce Dern in 1960. They had 2 daughters. The first tragically died at just 18 months old after a drowning accident, and the second became Laura Dern, born in 1967. The marriage ended in 1969. She later married William A. Shea Jr. in 1969 and divorced in 1977. In 1999, she married author filmmaker Robert Charles Hunter, who passed away earlier in 2025. A detail of Diane's story worth noting: she prevailed through serious health issues. In recent years, she was diagnosed with idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, a lung disease, and during her recovery, she and Laura embarked on long walks, candid conversations, and even co authored a book in 2023 titled Honey Baby, Mine, a Mother and Daughter: Talk Life, Death, Love, and Banana Pudding, which explored life's big questions. Her influence extended beyond performance. She ventured into directing and writing, published short stories, screenplays, and brought to the screen characters that anchored dramatic arcs and stirred audiences. She once explained that art is a mirror, and we go see movies to understand who we are. For fans of genre film, one of her most inventive collaborations was with David Lynch in Wild at Heart, a film that blended surrealism, danger, and delight. In that film, she played a tyrannical mother, transforming what might have been caricature into something deeply unsettling and unforgettable. Her ability to shift seamlessly between comedic standards and pure horror or surreal drama sets her apart. Diane also embraced television, from guest spots on Doctor, Quinn, Medicine Woman, Touched by an Angel, and Grace Under Fire, earning Emmy nominations, to her regular presence on the small screen. She understood the shifting terrain of entertainment and took advantage of it without compromising her craft. She and Laura Dern share not just blood, but a working relationship. Together, they created scenes and characters, reconnected after years of distance, and demonstrated that generational talent can be a family legacy, but also a collaboration. Their Walk of Fame adjacent stars in Los Angeles in 2010 were a public symbol of that legacy. Her ethos as an actor was rooted in authenticity. She refused to be pigeonholed, took risks, embraced odd drafts, leaned into complex emotional states, and maintained a curiosity about language, body, voice, and story. She once said she studied the human body, not just for health, but to understand what people do when they're hurting, and then portrayed that with acute sensitivity. When the news of her passing came, tributes poured in. Laura Dern called her my amazing hero and my profound gift of a mother. Producers and directors lauded her work ethic, emotional depth, and the way she inspired both audiences and peers. Diane Ladd leaves behind not just her daughter Laura, grandchildren, and a host of colleagues, but a body of work that spans screen, story, and voice. Her roles will continue to live on Netflix or streaming services, in classic film retrospectives, and in the memories of viewers who recognized her talent. In the end, Diane Ladd's story is one of transformation. From Mississippi Child to New York Dancer, from stage to screen, from supporting roles to awards recognition, from personal loss to collaborative art, her career offers lessons about perseverance, creative reinvention, and the power of presence. And as we reflect on her passing, we remember how she made us see more. See women with grit, humor, contrast, vulnerability, and resolve. Diane Ladd, you were a collaborator, a pioneer, an artist. Your voice will continue to echo. We follow breaking news, so follow us and subscribe to stay current.